You ever been so empty, so poured out, that even breathing felt like a battle? You weren't depressed, you were depleted, not lazy, just lifeless, walking through your days on autopilot, smiling with your face while screaming in your spirit. But I came to speak to the part of you that still knows how to fight, to speak to the dry bones, to speak to the dormant fire, to tell you, you are not dead. You're just one breath away. The first breath, the original spark, Genesis 2:7. Then the Lord God formed the man from the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living being. Let that hit you. God didn't shout man into existence. He didn't command him into being. He breathed him into life. Your first encounter with God was face to face, nose to nose, breath to breath. You were born of intimacy, not industry, formed in stillness, birthed in divine breath. That same Ruach, the wind, the breath, the spirit, is not just a poetic symbol, it's your inheritance, losing breath in battle. Let's be honest, we don't always stop breathing because we stop believing. Sometimes we lose our breath because we've been fighting too long. You've been interceding for your family, trying to be strong for everyone else, carrying burdens that weren't meant to be carried alone. And in the middle of the war zone, you forgot the rhythm of grace. Breathing became shallow, prayers became whispers, and the altar became a memory instead of a meeting place. But God didn't bring you this far to abandon you in the valley of dry bones. Ezekiel 37. Ezekiel wasn't brought to a battlefield, he was brought to a graveyard, a place of dry bones, a place where dreams died, where callings were buried, where destinies were forgotten. But God asked him something profound. Son of man, can these bones live? Not because he didn't know, but because he wanted Ezekiel to partner with the impossible. Ezekiel didn't try to explain or analyze. He simply said, "Only you know." And in that surrender, God gave him a command: prophesy to the breath, not to the problem, not to the bones, not to the past, but to the breath, because where the Ruach enters, resurrection follows. This is your resurrection breath. Friend, I came to call you out of the shallow end of survival. I came to pull you out of routine religion and drag you into revival fire. Yes, you've been tired. Yes, you've been silent. Yes, your heart's been heavy, but now it's time to exhale the old and inhale the glory. You're about to breathe again, believe again, burn again. And the Ruach of God isn't just wind, it's a storm of restoration coming straight from the throne. When he breathes, chains break. Let's revisit another scene, John 20:22. After the resurrection, Jesus appeared to his disciples, and what did he do? He breathed on them and said, "Receive the Holy Spirit." They had walked with him, served him, watched miracles. But it wasn't until he breathed on them that Pentecost fire began in their hearts. He breathes, and fear becomes boldness. He breathes, and weakness becomes weaponry. He breathes, and your identity shifts from abandoned to anointed. Let's make this personal, your breathing room. Let me ask you, what dry bone are you hiding in your closet? What part of your heart has been on spiritual life support? Where did you stop asking God to move because disappointment became easier than expectation? Today we prophesy to every room of your heart. We call the Ruach into your marriage, your mind, your ministry, your momentum. Breathe, Lord. Breathe until strongholds snap. Breathe until trauma untangles. Breathe until I feel you in my lungs again. A sacred challenge, how to relearn his rhythm. If you want to breathe again, here's your prescription. 1. Get alone with God, like really alone. Unplug, no phone, no worship playlist, just stillness. Invite him into the silence. 2. Confess the dryness, don't sugarcoat it. Tell him, Lord, I've been empty, I've been pretending, I'm done hiding. Honesty creates space for intimacy. 3. Worship without music. Sometimes the most powerful worship is the sound of surrender. Let your groans become glory, let your tears become tongues. 4. Prophesy over your life, speak directly to what looks dead. Spirit of God, enter this place. Breathe on my dreams, breathe on my mind, awaken every dormant gift. 5. Watch the bones rattle, because once the wind starts moving, resurrection is inevitable. A declaration from heaven. Close your eyes, lift your hands. Say this out loud like a warrior waking up from slumber. I am not forgotten, I am not forsaken, I am filled with the breath of the living God. Dry bones, live. Destiny, arise. Doubt, flee. Holy Spirit, blow through every corner of my soul. I will not suffocate, I will not settle, I will breathe again. Call to action. Fam, if this message stirred your spirit, say it in the comments. Blow, Holy Spirit, breathe again. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. We are building a remnant here, not just an audience. This is Sugar Bytes News, and you already know the squad. Team Jesus for life. We ride, we roar, we revive. Let's breathe in the wind of God together, and let's go set this world on fire.